Hello, I'm jashykins, and this is my new kitty, Kenobi. And I'm here to review the Walking Dead episode Made to Suffer, and wow. This episode was fucking insane. By the end of the episode, I just can't wait till the next episode, but the next episode airs February 10th. So I have to wait. I have to wait with the rest of you people. And I will say there was something a little disappointing of this episode. Now, you know the Walker Head aquarium that the governor has? And we've all been wondering, what is this for? You know, what's the whole purpose? And it's disappointing. It's like, why didn't you put it in there if it's going to be so fucking disappointing? Basically, the governor has a wall of heads to basically stare at death. I didn't know what the heads were for, but come on, there had to be something better than that. I just want to stare at death. Yeah. Michonne came to take care of the governor, ended up just stabbing his eye. Well, she probably would have done worse, but Andrea came in and pointed a gun at her, and it seems Andrea is on the governor's side, but she still sort of is loyal to her friends. And so I think that's the reason that Andrea doesn't actually shoot Michonne, just they sort of have a little standoff and Michonne walks away. I will say that Michonne is not very good at getting allies at all. She'll basically just seems to use people instead of actually being friends. I mean, she walked away from Andrea when she figured that that was too much of a burden, that Michonne knew she needed to get somewhere. Now, I haven't read the comics yet, so I'm just going on what I heard on The Talking Dead and from other people online. It seems that in the comics, the governor rapes Michonne or something, and so that's why she comes back to try and kill the governor. But why does she go in this episode? I mean, it was a pretty fucking cool fight. You know, especially when they uncover Penny, Michonne kills Penny, and then the governor goes fucking ballistic. Yeah. It's like, wow. But I just think the whole why Michonne did it is pretty lacking, but the scene itself is pretty good. And Daryl and Merle meet up finally, a nice brotherly reunion with them both in sort of gladiatorial arena. And yeah, gladiatorial arena, and they might have to kill each other, but we won't know until next episode in February. There are also a new band of characters introduced. It's the start of the episode starts with these new people, and they end up joining the prison team. Not really the prison team, but living in the prison. So I'm very interested to see what exactly happens, as it didn't really end on good terms, because one of the guys, at least from the clip for next episode, is talking about killing the group. And the thing is, this is a group you don't want to fucking mess with. You don't want to, you just, no. And there's one point in the episode where Rick is still going crazy and he sees Shane and he shoots Shane again. Now, for those of you who don't watch The Talking Dead, you might be wondering why Shane has a beard. He's working on another movie and he couldn't shave it off, so basically the writers had to come up with a way for that to fit in the show. So what they finally agreed upon is the other guy also had a beard. I just found that fun. Wow. And the prison team and Woodbury finally came head-on in a collision, and the governor is lying through his teeth, that's nothing new, and saying that terrorists attacked Woodbury when, in fact, the people from the prison were just rescuing their fellow members. And it was just like, that made me a little angry. It's just like, dude, someone just shoot the governor already. He's obviously not in his right mind, and he's lying through his teeth, and yeah. Sort of knew that Merle wasn't going to get in good shape, especially after the governor got in a fight with Michonne, and it turned out she was alive when Merle said she was dead, so yeah. And so that's basically how Merle ended up in the pit, because the governor realized he was a lying sack of shit and could kill him. But yeah, Rick seen Shane, so Rick being insane has not gone away. There was just not really an entire episode dedicated to it, so with seeing Shane, he's still not with it. He's still broken with losing a lot of people and his wife. Horrible. Just horrible. But I was really tense with Daryl leaving the group to go find Merle. And when I was watching that scene, just as the scene was going along, Rev Reznor calls and interrupts me. So yeah, Daryl ends up being captured because I assume he went to search for Myrtle. That did not turn out too well. But it seems from a clip I've seen of next episode that Andrea will try to free them, but that doesn't work. And finally, the governor. It was really interesting seeing his relationship with his undead daughter, because it really appears like he loved her in some dark, sick, twisted way of his, but still loved her. And that really seemed to be a part of him, and he lost his daughter, so now the governor is probably going to be on a downward spiral because he lost his probably only child. So yeah, I'm really interested to see where that goes. And I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. If you want to contact me for whatever reason outside of my blog or YouTube, you can do so at facebook.com/Jashykins fanpage or on Twitter at Jashykins. If you're watching this on the YouTube, subscribe, like, share amongst your friends. If you're watching this on my blog, thank you just for watching. Comment below. And if you want to support this blog financially, you can go to the donation box and choose one or both options, which are, you can use the handy dandy donate button, or you can go and use the Cafe Press link, shop link to my shop. And I cannot wait till February. February cannot come soon enough. I can't wait to see where this all goes to. I can't wait. I would, at the end of this episode, I was like, no, you can't end now. And it ended. And until next video, goodbye.